Hi, welcome back everyone. In today's video, I'll show you how we can try to maximize our credit in the Vsub. If you know, I have a lifetime access to the Vsub, which is one of the best tools that I think I can get. Although the pricing may be a little expensive, but if you are going to subscribe $99 per month for this 25,000 credit every month, and you compare with the lifetime deal, the lifetime deal is going to cost you $990, which is the plan I'm in, premium. I am not even on the pro plan, so I'm in the premium plan. So if you go for the monthly plan, then it just take you 10 months, because in 10 month times you're going to pay $990. But if you choose a lifetime deal, then you're going to pay $990 and you can use it for the next couple of years. And one thing about it is they are constantly updating the apps. So this is not a kind of a one-time access and then they stop updating any of the apps. If you're unsure whether this plan suits you, just go for this starter plan, $29, and then you have 5,000 credit. The export video is only up to 2 minutes. Just take note of this different version. The export is 2 minutes, the pro plan is 10 minutes. The premium plan used to be 20 minutes, but because of an update they do, so now the premium plan you can do up to 20 minutes of video. Anyway, let's go back to Vsub and we'll take a look at the Vsub update. So this is the latest update. Just about a month ago, they increased the export video to 20 minutes for the premium plan. Just remember, this is for the premium plan. And then the fake text you can increase to 1000 message. Previously is 400. I think 400 is enough for the fake text, but anyway, they have increased it. And the important part is this: you can now link your ElevenLabs account to save credit, and then use custom voice. And you have to select the voice with the link label, okay, in order to use a ElevenLabs. So right now you can see, if I go to the Vsub main page, over here, using your own ElevenLabs account, this is the place where you link your ElevenLabs account. And just in case, if you want to know about other tutorial, you can always go to my Winston I, and then under the playlist. So I have created a bunch of Vsub tutorial previously.
Take control of your commute.
It is still as it is, so I've done a complete Vsub tutorial for you. If there's any new features, I always come back to update a tutorial on Vsub. Seriously, Vsub is my favorite tools right now, and I have always run out of credit on the Vsub, even though I'm on the highest plan. There's a premium plan with 25,000 credit every month, so my review date is always on the 21st of the month, and I always run out of the credit, because if I were to start doing video, then I could generate 5 to 10 video in a day in just under 2 hours. Okay, anyway, today we are going to try something. So I'm going to use ChatGPT. The ChatGPT prompt that I'm using is help me to write a 1-minute motivational script for YouTube Shorts. So this is what it come up with, and I didn't like this, so intro all this, so I just tell ChatGPT to just give me the script. So the first time is help me to write a 1-minute motivational script for YouTube Short, and then I tell it just give me the script. So this is a script I'm going to use for the Vsub. So previously I've already done one, and this is the one that I just do it, and let's just play it and take a look.
Yes, you. Stop scrolling for just a second. I've got a message for you. Life is tough, but guess what? You're tougher. Every setback, every failure, is just a stepping stone to your success. Don't let the challenges define you. Let them push you to rise higher. The only limit is the one you set for yourself. The road may be hard, but your strength is greater. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. You have everything inside you to achieve what you dream of. The first step, believing you can. Now go out there, take that first step, and keep moving forward. You've got this, and remember, it's not about how fast you go, it's about not giving up. Stay motivated, stay unstoppable, and make today count. Subscribe for more.
Okay, I noticed some of the thing over here. Maybe this word here is not in place. But we can always change this part over here if we just choose a subtitle or the style. Sorry, it should be the template, I mean. And for this kind of YouTube shorts, it's actually better with the this kind of one word kind of thing. So let's play it just a little bit because we have already watched the whole video. So if I use a one word.
Hey you, yes you. Stop scrolling for just a second. I've got a message for you.
Okay, this is the one that is popular right now on the YouTube shorts. So, and if I were to click on the download and then we will just compare it, because this one I just done it. So I've just done it before I start recording it, but this is without the ElevenLabs account that's linked to it. So let me download it first. In fact, when you're using Vsub to create a video, it's pretty fast. I have to say, it does all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, I'm doing this on a cinematic version. And let me just go back to ElevenLabs for a while and take a look at their pricing. So if you're just starting out on the ElevenLabs, the first month is going to cost you $11. And for $11, you are going to get 100 minutes because the free plan is they give you 10 minutes. So in total, you have 110 minutes. Of course, you go for the starter, then you'll get 30 minutes plus 10 minutes. That is 40 minutes. So you have to work out how much credit you need. And the first month is only $11. Of course, subsequent month, this will cost you $22. Or you may just create another Gmail account and then go for this $11. That's totally up to you. Or you can go for the $5 and have 4 Gmail account. That's going to cost you $20 and you have 120 minutes. Or in fact, every account is going to give you 40 minutes. So if you create 3 accounts, you're paying $15 every month, and then you have 40 minutes each account. That's going to give you 120 minutes. That may be more worth it than the $22. That is totally up to you. So if you take a look at my ElevenLabs account, so right now I have my plan is on 110 minutes and I've used up about 29 minutes, so there's 81 minutes left. And let's go back to Vsub again, because I have not linked my account. So how do you link your account to ElevenLabs? You need to go to your ElevenLabs profile. If you click on your profile over here under your ElevenLabs, you're going to get an API key over here. You can actually generate unlimited API key over here. If I just put a test and I'll just click test, and I can create a API key. So this is a API key. I'm going to copy it to the clipboard, and if we go back, so I have 2 over here. So just now I'm using the test. I can just go back to my Vsub. That's how you get your API key, and then you click on this link account, paste your API key, and then you can link. So just give them a moment, and then your account is linked to this Vsub. So let's view the history over here. So previously I've used up the ElevenLabs is 74 credit, because that's just a 45-second script. and then the stable diffusion, and then the video rendering. So I believe the stable diffusion and video rendering will be the same. So right now with the link of the ElevenLabs, let me try to create the same video using exactly the same script, but I'm going to try previously what the video you see is actually cinematic. So let me try something else. I've not tried this before, so I'm going to use this. And sorry, I'm going to paste the script over here to my Vsub account. And then on the setting type, on the setting, and then on the setting part, I'm going to use Alex because that's the previous one that I used. So I'm going to do an apple-to-apple comparison. And then same thing, portrait, because I'm creating a YouTube shorts, and then I will just click continue. And you start to create the voice, the transcript, all this. So let's just wait for a while. Actually, because this video that I'm doing is just a YouTube shorts and it's only 45 seconds, so you can't really tell the difference between how much credit that it used. But if you are doing a long video of 5-10 minutes, then you can see the real impact if you link a ElevenLabs account or if you didn't link the ElevenLabs account. But anyway, for this tutorial, we'll just see how much credit can you save. Or okay, so I'm using another template for this, and the second is 47 seconds. I remember the previous one was about 45 seconds. Anyway, let's just play it.
You! Yes, you! Stop scrolling for just a second. I've got a message for you. Life is tough, but guess what? You're tougher.
Okay, anyway, I'll post this on my channel on this Vsub part on the shorts, so you can view the actual shorts later. For this piece of art, you can view the shorts later. So right now I'm just going to download it. Okay, the reason for me to download is I want to do a comparison between linking ElevenLabs and not linking it. How much credit does it use? So the actual part I think we save on is actually the ElevenLabs. But like I mentioned, this is a short video, just a 45 seconds, so you can't really tell the big difference. So just give it a minute. Vsub is one of my favorite apps because it just saves up a lot of time and take up all the heavy lifting for you. So I'm going to download it. And let me go back to the Vsub and then to the main page. I need to go back to the main page and then I can go and view history. So the first tree, this particular tree is, I did not link the ElevenLabs, and over here it should be lesser than 74. Maybe let me try again. Copy, and then I'm going to use AI video over here, and this time around let me use this. And I'm going to paste a script. Sorry, just now I'm using Alex, which is not the link account, because when you link a ElevenLabs, you have to use all this link account to save on the credit. So let me just try one, and let's just pick one, and let's preview the voice first.
God has given you one face, and you make yourself another.
Okay, I'm going to use George. Sorry, it's my mistake. So right now I'm using the solar punk over here, and then I'll just generate So when you link a ElevenLab, you need to use the link button. I mean, you need to select the voice from the link. Otherwise, you will still be using the Vsub Credit. So we have to wait for a while over here. It's my mistake earlier on. And let me go back to the ElevenLab over here, and then if I were to refresh the account, and we should be able to see some deduction over here. Just now is, I remember, it's about 81,000 plus. Now it's 80,000, so it's using some credit because of my Vsub. So over here, this is all your API key, and you can always delete it or add. You can create as many API key as you want for different platform. That's totally up to you. So this is generated. So this is using the Solar Punk and 47 seconds. So let's just play it. This is a different voice. This is the ElevenLab voice.
Yes, you. Stop scrolling for just a second. I've got a message for you. Life is tough, but guess what?
Okay, you can see these shots when I upload it to my shots. You can always come back to this channel over here and then watch the one that I created. But for now, I just want to see the credit that you use. Because I'm using the same script, so it'll be better for comparison. Okay, so this is done, and I'm going to download it, and we go back to the main page, because on the main page you can check the history. So over here we can see that the video rendering for this 47-second video is all the same. Basically I created 3 videos, so the video rendering for 47 seconds is the same. The stable diffusion is slightly different. Maybe there's one more scene or so. So previously I was doing longer videos, so let's not look at those. Just take a look at all these video, and then on the ElevenLabs. So if you link the account, then it'll cost me 37 on the ElevenLabs, because the Vsub will still require 50% credit or so if you look at the term and condition. But half the credit you'll use your ElevenLabs account, and the other half is actually Vsub still use it, because during the rendering they still need to burn up some credit. But if you are doing a longer video, then you'll see the impact. This is a 47-second video, so if this is a 470 second, let me divide by 60. Sorry, I multiply it. 470 second divide by 60. So if this is a 8-minute video, I will just assume it. If this is a 8-minute video, this will cost you 740 credit without linking, and if you link it, this is going to be 370 credit. So you save about half of the Vsub credit. So is it worth it or not? That's up to you to decide, but you can give it a try. You can always just go with the $5 plan, because the free plan don't have the API. You can't use the API on the free plan. So only on the paid plan, then you have the API option. So if you're on the free plan, you don't have this particular option over here, API key. So you must be a paid plan before this thing show up. And I'm going to do one last thing over here using the same script, because since I'm on the Vsub. Okay, I've done all this. Let's try comic using the same script again, because using the same script, then we can actually compare it this time round, I'm not going to use a ElevenLabs. I'm going to use OpenAI. Let's just preview the voice.
The train chugged along the tracks, carrying passengers to their destination.
The library is a quiet and peaceful place where people go to read, study, and
Okay,
learn.
I'm going to use
The
this.
shelves are filled with books on every subject.
I'm going to use
imaginable.
this person voice and just click on continue. Okay, why am I doing all this? I just want to compare the credit use. ElevenLabs is one of the best voices for this AI kind of thing, for this kind of AI voices. So ElevenLabs has one of the best. So right now I'm using OpenAI. I want to see the credit that used. Would it be cheaper if we use OpenAI as compared to ElevenLabs? That's the main purpose for this video over here. So I'm just comparing it. So the render of the image, I believe it should take up more or less the same credit, although I'm using a different template. I think this one is choose with comic style. As always in AI tools, you have to experience with it, so you can always just create a very short kind of video. So this one on the OpenAI voice, it take up 45 seconds. I just want to see how does the OpenAI voice really sound like.
Yes, you. Stop scrolling for just a second. I've got a message for you. Life is tough, but guess what? You're tougher. Every setback, every failure is just a stepping stone to your success.
Not too bad, I would say. And let me download this one. So when you click download, then it will start to render, because every rendering it will cost credit. If you do a 5 to 10 minute video, then the Vsub Credit actually uses up pretty fast. That is why I try to use ElevenLabs to see whether do I really save up a lot of credit so that I can create more video. Of course, using a ElevenLabs, that means I will have to pay $22 every month after this month, because this is the first one I'm using, so I'm just paying $11 for 110 minutes. Subsequent month, I'll be paying about $22. Yeah, $22 for 110 minutes. So I'm still experimenting it. Which one is more worth it in the long run? Let me go back. And I'm going to go back to the main page. The main page, then I click on the view history. So using the OpenAI. So actually, if you are happy with OpenAI, so OpenAI, the credit use is the same as the ElevenLabs link account. But ElevenLabs, I have to pay for it. So I need to pay $11 or $22 for this ElevenLabs. So if you are happy with OpenAI, that's how you can actually save on credit, as compared to if you don't link your ElevenLabs account and you are using the Vsub account, then that's going to cost you 74 credit for this 45-second video. If you link ElevenLabs, then it will cost you only 37, but you have to pay ElevenLabs subscription for it. And if you are happy with OpenAI text to speech, then you can save the credit on using OpenAI also. Then you don't have to pay for the ElevenLabs. Okay, so this is all totally up to you. It's up to you to experiment it and decide. Because when you're doing a long video, then you can see that the stable diffusion is going to cost you 600 over credit. This one is a long video, and I'm doing a long form video. And I think previously my ElevenLabs is going to cost me 647, and then subsequently I subscribe for a plan, then it start to lower down to 200 plus, 300 plus credit. And all this is long video. I'm not talking about 45-second video. I'm talking about 8 to 10 minute video. So it does save a lot. In fact, this is the first time I'm using the OpenAI TTS, and I think it's not bad. I will consider to do it, and then at the end of the month I will decide if I want to keep this ElevenLabs or just cancel my subscription. That's totally up to you. So that's all for today's video, and if you like the video, to give me a thumbs up and like the video and subscribe to it. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.